Hello, everybody. I'm Skip Elsummer. Welcome to the AV Geeks Lunchtime Streaming Show, where we watch old 16mm films. And that was from a bunch of Calvin film outtakes. And that was a film about film handling and what happens if you don't use rewinds with a break, so that you don't have. So if you have loose tension, what happens is you can lose control and film goes everywhere. And we have certainly done that many times at AV Geeks. We average maybe once a year. For whatever reason, I forget to do it, or I use a rewind that doesn't have a break on it, and then hilarity ensues. So the other day we watched that puppet animation of The Good Samaritan, and it made me itch for some real marionette action set in the Middle East. Here's another Hoja.
Have you ever thought of opening a coffee house where neighbors and visitors to your town could gather to pass an hour or so chatting about the affairs of the day? It's a lot of work to run a coffee house. The hours are long, but then you meet some very interesting people, like that sheikh who remembers all the old stories of Nasruddin Hoja. And then again, you meet some people like this fellow, Hamid, who can be a downright nuisance at times.
These newspapers are as dishonest as our chief of police. There's not one word of the scandal, not even on the back pages, not a word.
What is this about the police?
You don't know that our chief of police has been selling protection to criminals?
That is a serious charge, Hamid. The man's reputation would be ruined if that was true.
It's true. Everybody knows it.
I knew the chief when he was in our local police. He was as honest a man as I have ever met.
And you haven't met enough people. You haven't met all those who know he's a crook.
What is the proof of this terrible accusation?
What better proof is there than everyone knowing the man is not to be trusted? The members of my party are helping to spread the word.
Good evening, Effendi. Hamid? Good evening, Burhan. All day I've been hearing the most distressing news. About our chief of police? You believe that too? I don't know what to believe, Effendi. But where there is so much smoke, there must be fire. Or else there is somebody around behaving like the Hoja's pupils.
Are you referring to me?
I was thinking about you, Hamid, and about one of the old Nasruddin Hoja stories. A favorite one of mine that makes a point very appropriate to this moment. The story is called The Hoja's Pupils. In the language of the land where Nasruddin lived, the word Hoja meant teacher, and he has been remembered over the centuries as Nasruddin Hoja because of the many years he taught the school in his village. Some of the years he had fine pupils, growing wiser like grain slowly ripening in the fields. Other seasons, the crop in the schoolroom wasn't so good. Hoja told his pupils that if they would only behave themselves, he would invite them to dinner some night. And the boys, taking this as an invitation, immediately followed him home. Exhausted after a hard day at school, Nasruddin told his wife that she must get rid of the boys. His wife asked the boys what they wanted and told them that her husband was out. But the students weren't to be put off so easily.
Dear lady, we just followed the Hoja here. He insisted on our coming.
The Hoja's wife repeated that he was not at home, and the students cried out that he was. The dispute became louder and louder, until Nasruddin had had enough.
Gentlemen, what are you quarreling about? Perhaps there are two doors. He may have gone in by one and come out by the other.
Then the window slammed. The door slammed. And nothing the students could do got any further response from inside. Then the boys put their heads together. The same heads that seemed almost empty of brains every day in school, now filled with all sorts of plots against their teacher. The next morning, they were ready to make the Hoja's boy waiting. Then he greeted Nasruddin.
Salam, Hoja. I hope you're well. You look terribly pale.
The Hoja snorted.
I never felt better in my life. Sit down and don't talk nonsense.
But the seed of doubt was planted in the Hoja's fertile mind. Had he slept well the night before? Had his stomach rumbled louder than usual over breakfast? Why should he look pale? Then another student brought alarming news.
Hoja, have you heard? There are 2 cases of the plague in the city where you visited last week.
The plague? The seed of doubt began to take root in the Hoja's mind. What were the first symptoms of plague? Paleness, then a high fever, then headaches and blurred vision. One of the students suddenly stood up.
Hoja, may I open the window for you? You look as if you were burning with fever.
The Hoja's worries sprouted like a weed. Paleness, fever. Could they all see it? Did they all know? He called for the lessons to begin. Then, when the Hoja ordered one of the students to stand still, the boy replied,
I am standing still, Hoja. Is it possible that your vision is going bad?
That did it. The Hoja's doubt about his state of health blossomed into brilliant splotches of fear.
You're so terribly pale. Are you burning with fever?
Let us say prayers for you. And that's what happened. While the boys were celebrating the success of their conspiracy with the day off from school, the Hoja lay shivering under his blankets, wondering if he would die of the plague. So it is an old trick to keep repeating a lie until some people come to believe it, just because they have heard it so many times. It is a trick that may fool us, unless we're sure to ask, when we hear an accusation being repeated without proof, unless we ask, why is the rumor being spread? Are the lies being told by people like the Hoja's pupils, who are trying to harm someone for their own secret gain? The Hoja learned this lesson the hard way. I hope we can benefit from his sad experience.
I like it when the Hoja gets his, he catches it and gets in trouble. A big fan of that. He can't always be this self-righteous guy who always gets it right. So that's why I like these. And I know that some of you absolutely abhor these. You really hate these. Is it because it's a puppet? Is it because Hamid is not getting enough screen time? Do you feel like there should just be a Hamid episode where it's just Hamid throughout his day being mad and irritated? What is it? Mention in the comments. Why don't you like Hoja? It's not going to increase or decrease the amount of Hoja I'm going to show, and I still have some episodes left. There is a finite amount. They're still not making more. Although I could sign up for that Amazon thing where you can create your own AI generated show, and I could just generate Hoja's ad infinitum. I don't think it would be as good. Okay, so here is a blast from the past. Our good friend Gerald Ford in this Screen News Digest. Forward now, together. Enjoy.
The Screen News Digest, presented by South Carolina Electric and Gas Company. We try to make life easier.
There is no way we can go forward except together, and no way anybody can win except by serving the people's urgent needs. We cannot stand still or slip backwards. We must go forward now, together, 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 together.
The summer of 1974. In many ways, like many summers. In one way, like no other summer in United States history. For 210 million Americans at work and at play, a grave constitutional crisis is moving toward its fateful climax. After months of debate and discussion, private meetings and public hearings, the Judiciary Committee of the House of Representatives votes to recommend the impeachment of Richard Nixon. A country that has lost presidents by death and assassination faces a new test of its democratic heritage. It is a sad and tragic time. August comes. Time telescopes. The march of events and people is played against the summer happenings of 1974. And each American, old or young, remembers the time, the place, where word comes that Richard Nixon has made his decision and will speak to the nation. August 8th, 1974. Some will hear or see the president's words over loudspeaker systems and on message boards at big league stadiums. Others will sit in their homes and watch as Richard Nixon makes his historic announcement.
Country apart by any means.
From the Oval Office in the White House in Washington, President Richard M. Nixon.
Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shape the history of this nation. Each time I have done so to discuss with you some matter that I believe affected the national interest. In all the decisions I have made in my public life, I have always tried to do what was best for the nation. From the discussions I have had with congressional and other leaders, I have concluded that because of the Watergate matter, I might not have the support of the Congress that I would consider necessary to back the very difficult decisions and carry out the duties of this office in the way the interests of the nation will require. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.
A star athlete and one-time center on the Michigan University football team, Gerald Rudolph Ford is elected to Congress in 1948. He is married to the former Elizabeth Bloomer, and the couple have 4 children. Michael, Susan, John, and Stephen. When Chief Justice Earl Warren is named to head an investigation into the assassination of John Kennedy, Gerald Ford is appointed to the Bipartisan Commission. In Congress, he works closely with Speaker John McCormack after having succeeded Charles Halleck as minority leader in 1965. At the Republican National Conventions in 1968 and 1972, Gerald Ford serves as permanent chairman. Introducing Nelson Rockefeller, he is presenting the man that he will one day nominate as his own vice president. Throughout his 25 years in Congress, Gerald Ford's highest ambition is to be elected Speaker of the House of Representatives. But in 1973, he is chosen by Richard Nixon under the terms of the 25th Amendment to succeed Spiro Agnew as Vice President. And on December 6th, before a joint session of Congress, Gerald Ford takes the oath of office. Eight months and 3 days later, on August 9th, 1974, the sun rises and America wakes up on a day that marks both an end and a beginning. The Nixon years are ended after 2,027 days as the president and his family enter the East Room for the last time to say goodbye to his associates and staff. There are tears in Mr. Nixon's eyes, and his voice is choked with emotion as he speaks of his mother.
Yes, she will have no books written about her. But she was a saint.
Don't be discouraged, the president says.
The greatness comes and you're really tested when you take some knocks, some disappointments, when sadness comes. Because only if you've been in the deepest valley can you ever know how magnificent it is to be on the highest mountain. We leave with high hopes in good spirit and with deep humility and with very much gratefulness in our hearts. I can only say to each and every one of you, we come from many faiths. We pray perhaps to different gods, but really the same God in a sense. But I want to say for each and every one of you, not only will we always remember you, not only will we always be grateful to you, but always you will be in our hearts and you will be in our prayers.
Mr. Vice President, are you prepared to take the oath of office as President of the United States?
I am, sir.
If you will raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Gerald R. Ford, do solemnly swear
I, Gerald R. Ford, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Gerald Rudolph Ford becomes the first president to take office without being elected by the people.
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over. Our Constitution works. Our great republic is a government of laws and not of men. Here, the people rule. In the beginning, I asked you to pray for me. Before closing, I ask again your prayers for Richard Nixon and for his family. May our former president, who brought peace to millions, find it for himself. May God bless and comfort his wonderful wife and daughters, whose love and loyalty will forever be a shining legacy to all who bear the lonely burdens of the White House. I now solemnly reaffirm my promise I made to you last December 6th to uphold the Constitution, to do what is right as God gives me to see the right, and to do the very best I can for America. God helping me, I will not let you down. Thank you.
While crowds press against the White House fence, President Ford meets with his cabinet and sets the tone of his administration. In all my public and private acts, he says, I expect to follow my instincts of openness and candor with full confidence that honesty is always the best policy in the end.
It is only fitting, then, that I should pledge to them and to you that I will be the president of all the people.
A former president returns to California as a private citizen. And Richard Nixon is joined by millions of other homeward-bound Americans. A day without parallel or precedent in history is ending. The United States has a new president. Life goes on. The torch is passed.
I remember seeing that as a kid. I think I was like 8, watching it on television and realizing, and maybe my parents set the tone for it, but it was like, this is a big deal, watching Nixon resign on television. So yeah, there you go. It was, I'm not even going to say, I'm not even going to talk about contemporary stuff. Not going to do it. But the one thing is for sure, drugs are for jellybrains.
Happy birthday.
What are those?
I took them for my mom. Try one. I already had some.
What do they do? Are they safe?
Don't be such a wimp, Brian. They'll make you feel different, better.
But I like the way I feel.
How are you going to know until you try? Come on.
Well, if you say it's okay. They're stupid!
Oh, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're stupid. And they're for losers like you, Franklin.
Come on, let's get her.
Don't worry, Franklin. I'll get her. That was dumb. You better give me those pills. Talk about dumb. You don't even know what these are for. These could be pills for rats or something. It's no big deal. We'll ask Mr. Carter then. He'll tell us if it's no big deal. Wait!
Where did you get these?
From a friend.
Well, whoever gave this to you is no friend, Brian. This is a drug called halcyon. Now, sometimes for the right person, it can help them sleep, but that's for a doctor to decide. You see, when you take medicine without a doctor's advice, you're taking a lot of chances. And sometimes when people do that, they can actually die. All the medicines in here have a good purpose for certain illnesses. Aspirins for headaches, cough syrups for coughs. But all medicines are drugs and have to be treated with respect. People become addicted to drugs, even aspirin. And taking medicines and pills for fun is one of the most dangerous things I can think of.
But if it's so dangerous, why would anybody do it?
Well, I guess there are a lot of reasons, Brian. And sometimes it might feel good to take a pill or have a drink of alcohol, but only for a while. After that comes the problems, like the worst headache you could ever imagine, or the realization that you can't remember what you were doing a few hours before. On top of that, there's the damage the drugs do to your mind and body, and finally, there's a possibility that you might get addicted.
Addicted?
Yes, that means you always have to have that drug, no matter where you are, how you're feeling, or what you're doing. The next time someone offers you a pill or drink, ask yourself, is it worth the risk?
No.
I think you're right, Molly. Feeling good about yourself is a much better feeling than any pill can give you. It takes a smart person to live your life for yourself. Sometimes that might mean saying no to something others want you to do. Hello, Mrs. Schwartz.
Hello to you, Mr. Carter. I need a refill on my medicine.
No problem.
Hello there.
Hi. Hi. What kind of medicine are you taking?
A perfectly wonderful medicine for my heart called Lanox. Because of it, I haven't had to slow down one bit since my heart attack.
Heart attack?
Mm-hmm. But my doctor knows just the right medicine for me.
Now, where are you off to now, Mrs. Schwartz?
Mr. Schwartz and I are going to take a Caribbean cruise. And it is going to be such fun. We've been taking dancing lessons, and I can't wait to tango across that dance floor.
I was right about it being stupid. Maybe. But maybe it's something you gotta do to keep your friends, to stay in the group. You're right. If you want to hang out with people who have jello for brains. You just don't understand. Franklin's one of the most popular guys at school. He wants me to do it. Suppose if he wanted you to jump off a cliff, you'd do that too? I don't think I would. Well, what's the diff? I don't know. See you later. Where are you going? Your birthday party's at 4 o'clock. I know. Don't be late. I won't. And don't do anything dumb. I won't, Mom.
All right, guzzle that down. First time's always the hardest. All right, who's next?
Hey, Brian.
Oh, hey, birthday boy. How you chickened out on me?
I didn't chicken out.
Did you take those pills?
I gave them to Mr. Carter, you know, the guy at Carter's Drugs.
You what?
I gave them to Mr. Carter. You know, Franklin, he says those pills are pretty dangerous.
Look, I'll show you what dangerous is, Mr. Big Mouth. What did you tell him?
Nothing! I didn't say where I got them, I swear.
You sure?
Yes!
You're a little baby, Brian.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're afraid to try one little pill, or even one little drink. What's the big deal?
I'm not afraid.
That's good. Because I know you want to be part of this group, don't you?
Yes, I really do.
Well then, now's your chance. Belly up, son.
Why do you drink wine, Mom?
Because I like the way it tastes.
I wonder if I like the way it tastes.
I don't know.
Maybe I better take one sip.
Molly.
But if it's okay for you...
Molly, it's okay for me because I only drink a glass or two with dinner, and that's okay for most adults. But I want you to know that for a lot of adults, any alcohol can be very harmful. It's a drug, and people may get addicted to it. Just like any drug. They become alcoholics. That's a disease that kills people, Molly. When children drink, they have a good chance of becoming alcoholics. It's a lot smarter to wait until you're an adult to decide if you want to drink or not. Sometimes drinking's bad enough when you're a grown-up. It's terrible when you're a kid.
Was that a lecture?
Yes, that was a little lecture. I just want you to know how important it is.
Some kids at school who drink.
Well, now you know just how stupid it is, don't you?
Yeah, I think they're pretty wacko.
You know what?
What?
I think you're pretty wacko. Hey, we better get moving. People should be arriving soon. How are the decorations coming?
They're fine. Where is he? He's already 10 minutes late for his own birthday party. I hope he isn't doing anything stupid. done, did you?
I decided it was all right to say no, and that I like the way I feel.
Phew, you had me worried. You're the smartest brother I have.
I'm the only brother you have.
Jellybrains. So the interesting thing about this film title is when I was working with a DVD publisher, Fantoma Films, we did, the first DVD that we did was Sex and Drugs. And in the press release for it, the pre-release, this was a film that was supposed to be on that compilation. But I don't think I could find the copy that I had. So I ended up sending other stuff, which I thought was better. Yeah, like I finally found it after years, decades. Because that was like, I think, 2000. Yeah, drugs are for Jellybrains. It is just as 80s as you could possibly imagine. So what do we got next? All right, we'll watch this. What are you up to? What are you up to? This looks like this was a series that I've never seen before. So this is exciting. Or is it?
Media Incorporated presents What Are You Up To? Featuring the amazing Professor Einsight and Irving.
No, Camel, no. You stay out now. Shoot! You stay out of here. Now, shoot. Get back in there. Shoot, Camel. Shoot now. Shoot. Oh, that's Camel. Oh, Irving. Yes, I missed you too. Oh, I just returned from a scientific expedition to the Sahara Desert. And I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, I need a glass of ice-cold water. Luckily, I was thinking ahead. Ice cold. Hey, this ice cold water, it's ice. It doesn't pour out. It's a solid. Now, before I left, I poured water into this glass. That was a liquid. Then I put this glass into the refrigerator to make it cold. But it got so cold that it froze. It became a solid, which doesn't pour out. So that means if we add heat... Oh! Hey, if we add heat then it should turn into a liquid again. Oh, boy. Water is such a common thing, I never realized how important it was until I went to the Sahara Desert, where there isn't even enough water to drink. But do you know how many other things we use water for every day? We use it for washing the car, and for the cooking and the laundry, and for watering the lawn and the garden, for putting out fires. We use it in manufacturing and for transportation. It turns the big turbines, which gives us electricity. We swim in it and play in it. We even make art with it. Oh, plants drink it. And pets drink it. And people drink it. It's good for us, and we should drink as much of it as we can. Hey, what the heck happened to all my water? What? What's this? Oh, steam or vapor. Huh, you mean this stuff here is water? Oh, steam is a gas. Oh, you're right. Irving, look at this. That's where that water went. It disappeared into the air. Hey, now let me get this straight. We start off with liquid water. Then we make it really cold, and it turns into ice, which is a solid. If we heat it up, it melts the ice and turns into a liquid again. If we heat it up some more, it begins to boil and turns into steam, which is a gas. Now, we can't drink water when it's a solid, and we can't drink water when it's a gas. Well, so that means I gotta find some liquid water around here. Well, now that shouldn't be so hard. I mean, do you have any idea how much liquid water there is on the earth? Look, now these parts here, this is the land. And this blue area here are the oceans. That makes the land look kind of dinky, doesn't it? 75% of the Earth's surface is water, and most of that's oceans. Well, now that's salt water, which we can't drink. But there's fresh water here in the streams and in the rivers and in the lakes. And there's water underground, too. Hey, but now, where the heck am I going to find some liquid water here in this laboratory? Oh, well, of course, right here. There's where we're going to find it, right in this thing here, and we're going to pull it up, and there we go. Now we're going to get us some water. Oh, yes. Oh, water. Look at that delicious, cool water coming up for us here. Oh, now this is going to be good. Hey, look. I sprung a leak. Oh, no. 3 leaks. Hey, and look. They're all squirting different distances. Huh. The deeper the water, the further they squirt. Huh. Water pressure? Oh, you mean the weight of the water pushing on itself. The deeper the water, the greater the pressure. Yes, of course, that makes sense. You know, it's kind of like if you and some of your buddies get together, you know what I mean? La, 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 la. And then you decide to pile on top of each other, kind of like this. Whew. Well, the guy on the bottom, he feels the greatest pressure. Oh, let me up. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, what's the idea? Hey, there goes somebody your own side. Well, this is people pressure here, and this is water pressure. Oh, but now I still need to get us a drink. I can't believe what a guy's having to go through around here to get a drink of water out of this stuff. Hey, Irving, what the heck's happened to all the cups here? Oh, for heaven's sake. Goodness gracious. Wait a minute. Look at this. Hey, look at this. Now, what do you suppose that is? Oh, no, don't tell me. Surface tension. All right, yes. That's the water's tendency to hold together in a little bundle. It acts like it has a skin. Now look over here. You see these strips clinging to the faucet? They fill up like little water balloons until they get too heavy and drop off. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, let me show you how strong this surface tension is. All right? Here we go. Take a needle here. Okay? Woo-hoo! Steel isn't supposed to float, is it? Well, that's the surface tension holding the needle up. But we can break that surface tension with a little bit of soap. Here, now, I'm going to sprinkle some pepper on here so you can see it better, okay? Now then, we just touch the soap and down it goes. Oh, weird stuff, this water, but so vital and delicious. Ooh. Hey, you didn't really think I was going to drink that, did you? With the soap and the pepper in it? No. We need clean, fresh water to drink. Ah, here we go. Hey, come on out of there. Hey, Irving, what the heck's wrong with this? Hey, come on now. I need some help. No, please, no. Oh, it's useless. Oh, no, I can't believe this. All I want is a drink of water. No. Huh? Hey, I wonder who that can be. Oh, it's from the water company. Now we're gonna get some action. Dear Professor Einstein, sorry, we had to cut off your water. You should have paid your bill before you went to the Sahara Desert. Oh, no! Oh, I'm all out of water. I think I'm losing strength. Oh, so would you do a little experiment for me? Yeah, take two tubs like this, and then poke a hole in the bottom of one of them with a nail, and then poke 5 or 6 holes in the other one. And then take them and put them in a big sink full of water. Now, which one do you think will sink the fastest, huh? Well, we'll try it. And then write to Irving and let him know what you found out, because I think I'm sinking fast. Come in.
Priceless Water Company, delivering your pure, fresh, essential water.
Woohoo! Water! Oh, you've come just in the nick of time. We're fresh out, and I'm dying of thirst.
Professor Einstein, I presume?
Yes.
Great. You wouldn't believe how long I've been looking for this place. Hey, great laboratory you got here.
Yes, if you just let me take that from you, please.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, that's Irving.
Oh, Irving. Oh, that's quite a grip you got there, young hand. Hey, look at all these great experiments.
If you just tell me how much I owe you.
Wow, this is beautiful. What are you studying?
Water, and I'm very thirsty.
Water? I'm an expert on water. I deliver it all day long. How can I help? What happened?
Huh? What are you talking about? Here, I want you to keep the change.
Have you covered the major points?
Yes.
That's the important question.
Yes.
Like the fact that we find water in all 3 states of matter,
right,
solid, liquid, and gas?
Right over here we were doing.
How about surface tension?
Yes, we put the needle in some
Water pressure?
Yes, and we had the thing.
Dehydration?
Dehydrate.
You haven't discussed dehydration. That's one of my favorite parts.
Hey, no, wait. Come back. Hey, this is very delicate machinery. Now, would you stay away from this, please? Oh, goodness. Look, he messed up the settings there. Okay. There we go.
Well?
Oh, well, dehydration, huh?
Yeah.
Now, we've already learned that most of the Earth's surface is covered with water. There's oceans and streams and rivers and lakes. But water is also in many unexpected places. In fact, it's practically everywhere. It's in the dirt and the rocks and the air and in every kind of plant and animal. And not just a little water either. Well, most animals, including people, are about 70% water. And when anything loses water...
Wait. Did you say that people are 70% water?
Yes, that's right.
Not me. I'm not 70% water.
Oh, yes, I am. You are. Well, even Irving is 70% water. And when anything loses water, we call that dehydration. Dehydration. Yes, dehydration. That's what happened to me in the Sahara Desert. I was beginning to become dehydrated. And that's why I'm so thirsty. You see, it's my body's way of telling me I need to replenish the water in my system.
70% water? Really?
Yes, 70%. Now, let me show you how much water is in something like, like a potato. Now, a potato doesn't look particularly wet, does it? But watch this. When we crunch it up, look at that. Wow. Isn't that fascinating? Now, if we take this many potatoes and take all the water out of them, we get into this sauce. Now look. Oh, look, that's all these flakes are. They're just little pieces of potato with all the water taken out of them. You know, in fact, this much water. Water! Oh, boy, butter! Boy, butter! No, no, no! No. Well, then if we mix them up a little and we cook them, then we get this many mashed potatoes. Of course, they don't taste the same, but the point is that water's everywhere. Without water, nothing can live. Isn't that right? Hey, what the heck's going on down there?
What have you done? He was, dehydrated.
Hang on, Irving, I'll save you. Oh, no, that poor little guy. Here I come, Irving, here I come, here I come. Oh, Irving. Oh, Irving. Irving. Oh, speak to me. Speak to me, Irving.
Good shot.
What have you done to my Irving?
Why don't you try loosening his cuff? He twitched. He did. He twitched.
Oh! 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 Oh, Irving, stop it, stop. Oh, Irving, Irving, you're alive, you're alive, you're alive. Oh, but Irving, the water. Oh, no, it was my last chance.
I'm really sorry about all of this, but the Priceless Water Company is going to make it up to you. Don't bother to call my boss. I've got everything under control. I'll bring you another bottle of water.
You will?
2 bottles. Free.
Wonderful.
I deliver in your neighborhood again next Friday. See you then.
No, no, wait, wait, wait. Well, at least it isn't raining, huh? Hey, what is it? Oh, it is raining. Oh, no. Hey, rain is water.
A giant funnel?
Oh, Irving, you've been busy while I was away. That's a great idea you've got, collecting rainwater like that. Oh, but I'm sorry to tell you, Irving, that we can no longer drink the rainwater. It used to be clean and pure. But humans have so polluted the air that the rainwater now picks up all kinds of poisonous substances as it falls. It's sad, but rainwater can now make us sick. We have to purify it before we can drink it. Huh? What's that? All right, Irving, all right. Now, what is it you want me to see up here? Huh? What is it? Oh, hey, Irving, you're brilliant. Look, do you see what this is? It's a water filter. But it's also a perfect demonstration of how the Earth purifies the water for us all by itself in what we call the water cycle. Most of the Earth is covered by oceans. When the sun warms the oceans, some of that water evaporates. Oh, it turns into a gas, and it rises up into the sky. Now, when it gets up very high, it gets really cold, and clouds are formed. And then a big wind comes along, and it blows these clouds over the land, and it begins to rain. Well, just like this, look. And then it waters the plants. See that? Now, some of this water flows over the land in streams and rivers back to the ocean where it came from. But some of the water soaks into the ground, which is a natural filtering system. When impure water soaks through the various layers of soil, the poisons in it are filtered out. And down at what we call the water table, the water is pure and clean again. Then we just drill down into the water table and pump that fresh, clean water up out of the ground. Oh, look. Oh, just like this. Oh, there it goes. See that? Ooh. Ooh, boy. Look at that thing.
Irving's pure drinking water is always fresh and pure. Irving's pure drinking water delights the ever cure. Irving's pure drinking water, fastidiously clean, filtered without the help of industrial machine. Mother Nature has a way with water. She's resourceful and alert. She works hard to fight pollution, filtering rain through nice clean dirt. Irving's pure drinking water, it's Mother Nature's gift. When you drink Irving's water, you feel a natural
Water, at last. I tell you, I'll never take water for granted again. No one can afford to. Not only do we use it every day in hundreds of ways to make life easier, but every kind of life depends on water for basic survival. And nothing can live without water. Not plants, not animals, and not people. To protect life, we must protect our air and our water. Oh, thanks, Irving. It's not easy. No! But it's worth it. I propose a toast to water. It makes all things possible. Life, health, and science. Oh, that's magnificent. I'm going to have another one. Oh, there goes the music. Hey, don't forget about the experiment now. And be sure to write us at Box 384, Media, Pennsylvania, 19063. And thanks to all those of you who wrote us after our last movie, Here, Air, and Everywhere. Especially our friends from San Jose who sent us these great pictures. Wave goodbye, Irving. Oh, Irving, why don't you have another glass here? I'm going to pour you one. Here we go, Eric. You have a little bit there. I'm going to have some too. Here. There we go. Oh, this water. Another one, Irving? Okay, if you say.
Oh, boy, little guy, you're really thirsty, huh?
I have never seen this before, and I know nothing about this. Maybe this was made for public television? I'm guessing, and then they distributed it to via educational film companies. But I've never even heard of this educational film company. Like, and this came from a batch of films I got from University of South Carolina, which I don't know if they maintain a library that schools could rent from. But in moving films off-site, into the film vault, I've been going through and picking out titles, and wow, this was pretty something. Like, I really am baffled by this, and I'm guessing that there's probably more in this series. It's a little too zany for me, though, just a little too zany. It definitely postdates my childhood educational experience, and yeah, man. I mean, as much of a giant pain as it was to move things off-site, moving things on-site allows me to find things like this. And so there's going to be a lot of these this summer. And then moving forward, when we move back into the archive, hopefully by the end of summer, then we'll have more stuff to show you and that we've never seen before. And we'll all scratch our heads together, go like, what was that? Thank you for tuning in today. Gabriel, thank you again. Gabriel has been donating every week, and I appreciate that. He's been using the ko-fi.com/avgeeks link. You can also go to patreon.com/avgeeks. That's another way to support us. And you can also support us via the super thanks or super chat option. You can also just hit the thumbs up or the like, subscribe, tell other people about what we're doing, even if you don't like it. Like, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Yeah. Well, there you go. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. It'll be August tomorrow. And it being August tomorrow, I'm not looking forward to it because it's been so gross in July. But it's that much closer to fall, which is my favorite time of the year. So, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.